Hey folks, today I want to show you how to sharpen your lawnmower blade. So if you have a lawnmower and you do a lot of cutting with it, it's probably going to get pretty dull. If you look at this blade, it is super dull. You can see little tiny indents in it, little dings. I'm running my finger across this and it's not even cutting me. So it's very dull. So what we're going to do is sharpen this so that way when it cuts the grass a lot easier, it makes the grass a lot nicer, and it lengthens the life of your lawnmower. So what you're going to need to sharpen your lawnmower blade is you're obviously going to need a blade. You're going to want to have a grinder, and you'll need a nail. Now, why will you need a nail? I'll show you later. I'm glad you asked. So folks, with my grinder, I'm going to take my lawnmower blade and I'm going to try to mimic this angle. Now if I have two grinding wheels here, I probably want to go to this one to grind this side, and if I'm grinding this side, I want to probably pull it this way. I don't want to use this one over here and then have this touch the back side of the blade. So be aware of where the tail of the blade is in regards to what you're grinding on. So what we'll do now is we're going to try to mimic this angle, and then we'll turn our grinder on. We're going to grind this, and we're going to try to grind one bevel in here. We don't want a bunch of different bevels because that doesn't help us, that doesn't cut as well as one nice sharp bevel. We're going to go ahead and we're going to grind this. So before you head and go and start and grind your blade to make it sharp, what you really want to do is make sure you got your eye protection and, real important, ear protection. Get your earplugs in, folks. This stuff can be pretty loud, and all those loud noises over time add up to hearing loss. Don't want that. Now it's getting pretty decent. It's getting a nice bevel on there, but it's still not very sharp. It's still not down to that edge to make a nice sharp edge. So we're going to keep grinding and get to that point where it's nice and sharp. We're getting closer. So now we got a nice sharp edge on this. What we're going to do now is just touch the back just a tiny bit, because a lot of times when you grind on something, it'll put a little burr over on the back side, and that'll not be as good of a cut if we leave that burr on as if we would take it off. So I'm just going to hit this back side just a little bit, and then we'll balance it. Okay folks, so remember how I said we need a nail? We're going to use that nail to balance this blade. Now as you see here, just holding it, this side that I already put the grind on is a whole lot lighter. This part that I haven't ground yet is a lot heavier. So what I would need to do is grind more off of this side. And if you have a vise, the better way to do this is to put this nail in a vise, hold it in there, and then just place your blade on the nail See how it's not moving like it was? Because my nail is actually pointed down a little bit. So if you have a vise, that's the better way to do this. Put this nail in a vise. If you don't, you can just put it on the edge of a table, something like this, and then see what happens. Now here it shows us as well that my ground side is lighter, obviously, and then my side that I haven't ground yet is heavier. So I want this to be level across here. I don't want one side up or one side down. When it's good, it should look somewhat like this. Nice and level across there. Alright folks, so now you know how I sharpen my lawnmower blades. You want to make sure you get both sides. You want to make sure that it's balanced before you put it back on, because if it's not, it's going to spin real bad and it's probably going to hurt that lawnmower. So make sure you sharpen it, make sure you balance it, and then there's a whole number of other things you can do to your lawnmower to get it in tip-top condition, so that way when you're mowing, you have a good solid lawnmower to mow with. Hey, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed the content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you didn't enjoy the content, sorry, maybe next time. Have a great day, folks.